Hello, classmates. Gary White here. Thank you for listening to my presentation on reflection on the discussions, interactions, readings, and practices I have experienced during this course. In week one of our course, we discussed providing constructive and effective advice for our students regarding the ethical requirements of independent research. Lots of good references for further reading were provided, like the Research Integrity and Responsible Conduct of Research article by Nichols and Casebolt. Now, in week two, we covered the responsibilities of the advisor in preparing students for the dissertation process. If you remember, we reminisced on what the communication was like between you and your advisor or dissertation committee chair back when you were working on your doctoral dissertation. We discussed with our colleagues the responsibility of the advisor and other members of the committee. It's also important to note that here at Franklin University, we have a variety of resources available to us as advisors and dissertation chairs to help us ensure student success, like the Dissertation Research Roadmap, the Doctoral Advisor Handbook, and the Doctoral Student Handbook. It's important that we become very familiar with each of these documents. Moving on to week three of our course, we practiced composing questions for comprehensive examinations. We also critiqued the exam questions that were proposed by our colleagues. A variety of resources were provided, like the comprehensive exam, making it relevant, and the doctoral comprehensive exam, fine-tuning the process. These and many other resources will prove to be quite valuable as we move forward and engage with our students. In week four of the class, we practiced explaining to our students how the dissertation process actually works. Again, many useful resources were provided to assist us in this endeavor. We practiced communicating Franklin University dissertation requirements to our students this week. A very useful exercise, I'm sure you'll agree. Now, week five and week six of our course involved guiding students in writing research questions and then critiquing those questions. I found that to be particularly useful. We examined the importance of problem definition, how to structure quantitative research questions, and also how to begin the research process in the first place. Several resources were provided that we can share with our students going forward. In week seven and eight of our course, we focused on guiding students to the appropriate research methods for their chosen research, as well as helping our students include the most relevant research in their dissertations. Now, I personally found the literature on basic research designs from the Center for Innovations in Research and Teaching, as well as the guidelines for designing, analyzing, and reporting qualitative research to be of particular value here. And finally, in week nine of our course, it's centered around our evaluation of a dissertation chapter. This was a useful exercise, I'm sure that everyone agrees. Although in my personal situation, I've been doing this for many years. However, the use of the Franklin University grading rubric was a useful exercise. So, in all, really, I thoroughly enjoyed this most valuable experience, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share ideas and knowledge with my fellow colleagues. I hope that my contributions to the class discussion in some way contributed to everyone's learning, as I know it did for me. This experience has reminded me that one of our main tasks as we advise our doctoral students is to remain student focused as we shepherd them on to success. I'm happy to report that I can effectively apply everything that we learned in this course. So thank you for listening, and it was a pleasure working with each and every one of you.